Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name is Alexis and I post 2 videos a week on a Tuesday and a Thursday at 7 AM. So if you love a recipe video like this one and you want to see more, then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And now I'm going to share with you how to make my delicious minced beef curry. As I just mentioned, today I want to share with you how to make my delicious simple minced beef curry. So it's winter in the UK at the moment and it's a really cold day today, so I thought a curry would be a great way to warm us up. The herbs and spices make it a super tasty and super warming dish as well. We're going to be having this for our dinner this evening, and of course while I was making it I thought I'd share the recipe with you. So here is how to make my delicious simple minced beef curry. I have grabbed myself a large pan and I'm going to put this on a high heat on my hob, and then I'm going to add a little bit of oil to the base of that pan and I'm going to leave the pan to heat up. There is smoke coming off the side of the pan, so I know the pan is getting hot. So what I have done is I have peeled and sliced and diced 1 whole onion, and I'm just going to put that into the base of my pan, and I'm going to fry the onion until it starts to go a golden brown colour, and it also starts to soften as well. The onion has started to soften and it is starting to go golden brown. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in a carrot. So I've peeled, sliced and diced 1 whole carrot, and I'm just going to pop that into my pan. I'm just going to fry this through for probably about 5 minutes. It will take a little while, but you do need it to soften slightly. But obviously carrots are harder than onions, so it might take a little bit longer. I'm also going to turn the heat down on my pan a little bit as well. And I'm going to add a little bit of bone broth to the bottom of the pan, just to stop everything from sticking. So I'm going to continue to fry the carrot and the onion together. The carrot has started to soften slightly. It has been a few minutes since I put it into the pan. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in my minced beef. So I have 500 grams of minced beef. This meal serves 4, so 500 grams is about right. Obviously if you want to make more then you'll add more minced beef, or if you want to make less then you can add less. This meal also freezes really well as well, so if you wanted to make extra and then freeze some for another occasion then you can. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to fry the beef until it starts to brown. The minced beef has browned all over and I've mixed it in with the rest of the vegetables as well. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my spices to this. So in this pot here I have some mild chili powder, so I'm going to add about a teaspoon of mild chili powder. If you wanted to make this spicier then you could add medium or hot. I'm serving this to a little one who likes spice but he doesn't like it too spicy, so that's why I'm using mild. And I'm also going to add some ginger, so I'm going to add about a teaspoon of ginger. I'm going to add about ½ a teaspoon of turmeric, ground turmeric as well, or turmeric, depending on which continent you're standing on. And then I'm also going to add about ½ a teaspoon of ground sweet cinnamon as well. And then I'm going to add a little bit of ground cloves as well. So I'm just going to add about ¼ teaspoon of ground cloves. Cloves are quite strong, so you don't need that much of them. And then I'm just going to mix these ingredients together so that all the spices cover all the other ingredients in the pan. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some salt and pepper to that as well. So I'm just going to add a pinch of salt and a little bit of pepper as well. Pepper helps with the ground, helps us to absorb the ground turmeric as well. So black pepper is really good for helping you to absorb other spices. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in a tin of tomatoes as well. So I've got 1 tin of tomatoes just going in, and then to get the juice from the bottom of the tin, I'm going to add in some bone broth. And I had about 200 mils. I did use a little bit at the beginning to help unstick the ingredients. But as you can see, that just gets rid of the juice on the inside of the tin. And then, so I had about 200 mils. So I've added about 200 mils of bone broth to that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the pan to the boil, and then I'm going to leave it to simmer while I cook the quinoa. We're having this with quinoa, but you can have it with rice, or if you wanted to, you could have it with mashed potato as well. The decision is yours. I will leave it entirely up to you. But as I said, I'm off to cook some quinoa now. Actually, before I cook the quinoa, the curry has come to the boil, so I'm going to turn it down. And I'm going to leave this to simmer while I cook the quinoa on a medium heat. I finished cooking my quinoa and I've just removed that from the heat, and I've also finished cooking the minced beef curry, and I'm just going to turn the heat off there as well. I left it on the hob to simmer while I was cooking the quinoa, so I left it on there for about 20 minutes, and as you can see, all of the sauce, all of the juice from the outside has disappeared and sunk into the meat, so hopefully this will be really lovely and flavoursome. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in some chopped up spinach and some chopped up coriander as well. So I'm just going to add that to the saucepan, and I'm going to mix those round until that wilts in to the curry. Like so, and that is our dinner done, and it smells so good. I can't wait to eat this. That's how you make my delicious minced beef curry, and that recipe I will link in the description box below for you. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be having this for my dinner this evening, and it smells so good. I can't wait. So for now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.